Hi everyone, Danielle here. I'm doing a solo overview of Capybara Crush. Thank you to the designer Dylan Coyle for sending me a copy of this so that I could show you what this game is about. So as you can see here, there's a lot of cards just kind of out, but I will explain. So we have this section here, this row of Capybara cards are my 5 capybaras, or my herd of capybaras. Up here, we have a row of other cards. They're basically the other side of the cards in this deck. And these will be cards that are in the river. There are 5. And then you also set up an evil AI with 3 favorite cards, randomly chosen. So these are the 3 the evil AI will focus on gaining points for. And then we have 3 of these score cards to create the scoring track. So I have this set up. We have that here as well. I will be the one with the donut, which looks like this. And then the evil AI will be the one on the flamingo. So something to note is that I do have some stars on each of these capybaras in my herd. And with these stars, I will be able to use some power-ups that are listed on these 3 cards. Sweep is sweep the cards in the river, refill the river. So that's just discarding these cards and getting some new ones. We have flip, rotating a card 180 degrees, flipping the top and bottom critters. So something like changing this on a already placed card. And then shift, move a capybara and its critters. So I could decide to move one over to another one. All right. We do start the game with one of these cards in our hand to begin with. So we have this card in our hand right now. And then you actually just start choosing one card from the river on your turn. So the idea of this game is that you're creating chains of the same type of critter. So if I ended up placing this capybara here, I would want another orange possibly connected on the next one and so forth. So just to create a chain. So let me just show you here real quick, kind of an example of the scoring. So you'd be scoring for this set like that set, and that set, and that set, because they're somehow connected. So if you can form a connection between them, then you're able to score on them for as long as the chain is. All right, so I get to choose one of these to take into my hand. And then I'll be placing one of my cards. So I'll choose this one. And I will place that here. All right, so that's my first placement. I'll keep this in my hand, but I think I'm actually going to end up using this right here. We'll see. So now that I chose a card from here, these 2 cards are now going to be the AI's cards to potentially score. So we have the fact that we took a card from here. We look at the 2 adjacent cards, and now the AI will evaluate them. For every card that matches one of these, you'll gain a point. So this has a match, that has a match, and that as well. So that's 3 points to the AI. And then we refill the river. So we have this card in our hand, and I think I'm going to grab this one. Only because this actually matches everything that's in the AI's favorite. And I'm going to place this yeah, I'll place it. Well, the orange won't work there. Potentially, yeah, no, I think I will place it here. And then I'll grab these 2 cards for the AI to score. So score 1, 2, 3. 3 points anyway. All right. And then we'll refill the river. Okay. I will choose, so that goes pretty good. Would only be 2 chain. Do that. I'll take this card. And then I'm actually going to place the one I had in my hand right here. Looks like that could be promising. And then the AI will grab both of these. And then they'll score 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh, 4 points. So they're at 10. And actually these cards should be at the bottom of the deck as they are collecting them. Okay. So a round ends, I should mention, when each of the capybaras have a card on top of them. So I'm 2 away. So just 2 more turns here. So I like the idea of putting the orange here, and then I'll grab this one, I think. So I'm going to place this card here. And I haven't used any powers yet, but might be a good idea to do it eventually. So I'll grab these 2. We have 1, 2, 3 points again. They're at 13 points. And then now I could decide if I want to use stars, the star powers. I'm not sure if it's worth, because looking at the way you could score, I could potentially turn this upside down and get a longer orange. And I think I will. I'll use a star to do that. I'll go ahead and spend a star to rotate a card. All right. Then we'll refill that river. And this will be my last turn for the round. I think I'll go ahead and use this and take it. And I'm going to place it here, I think. Because then I could do a continuation of that orange pretty well, I think. Okay, yeah, I think I'll do that. And then because this was the one on the end, I take this and score. So 1, 2, 3. So they're at 16 points. And that was the first round. And now we score ourselves. So another aspect I totally forgot to mention were the backgrounds. So each of these cards actually have backgrounds, and you would actually also score for the continuation or length of them as well. So let's see. So for this one, I would score 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. So I'm at 5. And then for this, I'll score 1, 2, which in solo, you actually don't score anything less than a 3 chain. So unfortunately, that won't score. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the orange. So that's 10. And then, ooh, I think that's all I got. So I'm definitely not ahead of this in this game. I have 10, they have 16. But you continue this for 2 more rounds and try to beat your evil AI. And I believe you do refill your stars in between each of the 3 rounds so that you have them available to use. But yeah, that was the Capybara Crush. This is a very quick solo game. I think it is adorable. I think the idea behind this is also very family friendly. If you have little ones at home, this is also a multiplayer game. Although I only showed you the solo game, but there are differences in the rules, and I think it's a really adorable way of teaching, little ones about kind of like almost sequencing and just planning ahead as well, to think about how you can arrange your little critters in a way that you can maximize your points. So let me know what your thoughts are. I've been seeing capybara themed things around basically everywhere I look. It's just been a very interesting trend these days. And I'm glad that there are games like this that exist with cute capybaras everywhere. All right, thanks again to Dylan Coyle for sending me a copy of this game. If you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. And I will see you around. Thanks for watching. Bye.